run. So to get us started, we need one simple name. Jack. Jeff? Jack. Jack, thank you. Met him on a Sunday and his name was Jack.
I do run, 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 I do run, run. So I took the nine and standing in the back. I do run, 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 I do run, run, do yeah.
He loves fanning pack.
Do yeah.
And the road was slack.
Do yeah.
He had a broken in back.
I do run, 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 I do run, run.
He tried to use the USB Jack.
I do run, 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 I do run, run. And he had a pet yak. I do run, 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 I do run, run, do yeah.
He had a dancing back.
Do yeah.
He was really a hack.
Do yeah.
He had something that went whack.
I do run, 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 I do run, run.
Can we get another one solo? Okay, so the next one. Can we get another one solo name just a little bit more one time?
Phil.
Phil, thank you. I met him on Sunday and his name was Phil.
I do run, 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 I do run, run. He was sick, so he took a pill. I do run, 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 I do run, run, do yeah.
His favorite pickle was Bill.
I do yeah.
He hoped he gets my will.
I do yeah.
He had a daughter named Lil.
I do run, 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 I do run, run.
He danced too hard, so he got ill.
I do run, 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 I do run, run. He was broke, his bank account was nil. I do run, 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 I do run, run, do yeah.
He had a deal.
I do yeah.
And he worked at a mill.
I do yeah.
He had a windows and sill.
You know, I think but now, I think we really need to get warmed up, so we're going to do it a little bit faster. So we have one solo name. Bob. Bob? Thank you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Met him on a Sunday and his name was Bob.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
He was running, so he turned the door off. I do run, 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 do run, run, do yeah.
He loves going to the car.
I do yeah.
And he makes me stop.
I do yeah.
Does your tennis, Bob?
I do run, He thought he was poor, so he lost his job.
I do run, 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 I do run, run. He started his car with his key fob. I do run, yeah.
He put his clothes in the dog.
I do yeah.
Take corn on the cops.
I do yeah.
On his hog, dog.
You may be asking yourselves, why are we improv anonymous? Well, as you can see, we're addicted to improv and we take our lives one suggestion at a time. So, for our next thing, we're going to need Surya, Aaron, and myself to play a game called One Voice Interview. But before we can get started, we need a suggestion of something you would find an expert in. Deodorant. Deodorant. So, we have an interview program, which I will be the host of. And our special guest is an expert on deodorant, but they have two heads and can only speak at the same time. So get ready for a little bit of entertainment.
Listeners, you come back to the Quiet Storm. I know I got you hot as perspiring, but that's just great because we got ourselves an expert in filling deodorant. Oh, I'm sorry, I just dropped my coffee. I hope it didn't disturb you. So, let me know something. Is it really strong enough for a man, but made for a woman?
You'd be surprised.
I would.
Yes, it's usually stronger for men than you think.
You know, I always thought something, but I never had the courage to ask, and now I finally know the answer. Thank you. Which do you find to be the best deodorant and why?
Well, I like to take deodorants that are made of chalk, peanuts, and cashews.
Now, does it matter if they're domesticated or stray cats?
Domesticated cats make better deodorant.
Funny, I thought the same thing about violence. I never put the two together. So, my question to you is, since we're on the radio, I'm a big fan of jingles. We play them all throughout the day. What is your favorite deodorant jingle? And if you don't mind, could you sing it for us?
Singing brings back memories. Some past, some good, some sad.
Can you? get people real close together. Can you sing one of those sad memories of deodorant commercial jingles?
Do you mind if we get closer to you?
Oh, yeah. It was the extended Old Spice commercial. That's a full commercial. I was expecting some of the lyrics, but that's fine. If you could recommend anyone to go out right now and buy something that would make them smell like a freshly mowed lawn or perhaps an orchard, what kind of deodorant would that be?
Well, I used to like Old Spice, but now I like this new detergent called
Wow, I never thought about it, but detergent probably will keep you cleaner and probably wash your clothes equally as well, so that makes perfect sense to me.
Thanks for noticing that.
Well, I'm glad to help. Before we let everyone go, I'm sure more people have burning questions about deodorant and deodorant-related products. Do you have a website they can reach you at?
Absolutely. www.freshlymowngrassdetergent.com.
So, you're promoting, I get it, you're getting a payola from. Normally here at the Quiet Store, we don't promote that, but seeing as these guys smell the best, you can't tell over the radio, but they smell so good. I would say it's part freshly mowed grass, part angels. But if you could put into your own words, besides freshly mowed grass, how would you describe your own smell?
The smell, to me, is something really personal. It is really hard to describe.
Try it.
It's like a dream. So, imagine those moments that you're in bed at night.
Already there.
But you just pop up and you're like, God, there's someone out there and he knows. It's like roses and then just moms.
I haven't lived in a monastery for quite some time. I know exactly what you're talking about, and it does smell like freshly mowed grass, angels, roses, and moss. I have to let you guys go. Please check them out at their website. But if you're listening, coming up next week, we are going to have, and get ready for this, an expert on yaks. Both domesticated and free roaming. You're listening to The Quiet Storm. Now some tunes.
Next up, I need Tom to come up so he can explain this next game because it will feature myself and the rest of the cast. So, as he explains, I will make my way out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's having a good time? Yeah! Come on, a little more. We've got a very special guest tonight. You didn't expect this. You don't even know who it is because we don't even know who it is yet. You're going to choose it. I need you all to pick some sort of famous person, a celebrity, somebody who would be having a press conference. This is the name of this game, press conference. Does anybody have a good celebrity or somebody?
Ray Charles.
Oh, that's a good one. Wonderful, wonderful. Ray Charles. Here's the point. We, the rest of us, are going to be asking some leading questions during this press conference. And Ryan is going to have to try to figure out who he is. If whenever he seems like maybe he's headed in the right direction. Maybe get a little bit of a golf clap, and whenever you finally realize that you know who he's got, go ahead and give him the good applause, and we'll let the game go ahead, man. Would somebody, Stefan, would you like to get anything for us?
Sir, they're ready for you. Oh, thank you. Right through here, right through here. Thank you, sorry.
Careful, careful.
Excuse me,
Thank
you, I'm sorry.
Here you go.
Well, thank you. I was trying to order a gluten-free vegan grilled cheese. It's very hard to do. If anyone has any questions, I would be glad to have. Oh, yes.
Karen from Hat Fancy?
Yes.
So, for sunglasses, do you prefer Ray-Bans?
You know, I've tried so many, and the one I find suits me the best is one of those kind of curtain-like ones that rappers tend to wear. You know, like the ones that look like a back of a Trans Am from 1986. Those just seem to suit my head. It just works properly for me. So.
Northwest from the Southeast Outlook.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I was wondering, what's the worst accident that you've ever had?
That would be 3rd grade. I drank too much milk and tried to go to sleep, and I wet myself.
Yes, Barry Black from Velvet Love magazine. And I just needed to know, what's your favorite method of Pepsi delivery?
I personally, if it comes to delivering, I just go with a normal truck. But if it's in digesting, then I just hook an IV up my own.
Oh, Carrie White from the TK Monthly. I was wondering, was heroin really that bad?
No, I was a bit itchy and I had some sleepless nights, and I kind of liked it myself. I think I would go back if I had the chance.
What did you think of Elwood? How was he? Was he?
I will say this. That dancing bastard loved his dry white toast, and I would do anything for him. He was like a brother to me. The only thing was sometimes he would get caught going through a security checkpoint because he had that handcuff on his briefcase. So it was a bit hard, but it was fun.
Hey, kid. Where do you prefer your raisins from? California or Georgia?
I enjoy the music that I get with California raisins. Also, there's a little bit more sun, a little less ozone, so the rains dry them up a little bit quicker, so it's just easier for them. Yeah.
Lois from Hit the Road Chronicles. How do you feel about low tunes?
Low tunes? I think when I'm driving in my lowrider, it's the only tunes I can do. It just seems like it would be dumb to do anything else in a lowrider. Just listen to low tunes.
Yes. Have you ever been arrested for driving that lowrider?
They have tried to catch me, but
From Velvet Love magazine again. I heard you have a woman. What part of town is she from?
well, you're going to have to be a little bit more specific. I have so many women that it's just hard to tell. They do like when I shake my tail feathers, though.
I heard she's good to you.
You would hear wrong.
Yes, okay, Jamie Foxx, your opinion.
I would say that if I could have saw the movie, I would have hated it. You got everything wrong except my beautiful singing voice. I will say this, everything else that you've done has been the right one, baby. I will be fine. Our next game is going to require AJ, JD, and Tom, and I will be here getting some questions for you. This is called Dr. Know-It-All. If you like the fact that we had a two-headed person that spoke at the same time, you'll love even more that we have a three-headed expert that can only speak one word at a time. So from this, we need some questions that you need answered. So, does anyone have a life-threatening or just important question you need to ask right this very second? No one? Everyone's living quite happy? Sure. No one?
What are we going to do about all those bastards that play Christmas music before Halloween?
Oh. So, this this gentleman over here sitting next to the bathroom, he wants to know, what can we do with those illegitimate children that play all of the Christmas music right before November, right after Halloween? How can they do it?
Well, first,
You
must,
Kill.
then
then,
You
should
take,
their
bodies
and
buried
then
deeply
in
your
backyard.
That makes perfect sense. If you don't bury them deeply enough, you'll get dogs, and nobody wants that. Does anyone have any more questions they need to ask?
What is the appeal of Justin Bieber?
What do you feel of Justin Bieber? I think we'd all like to know.
Justin Bieber,
is
the
Youngest
jerk
anyone
has
hair
and
cologne
is
wonderful.
I mean, I've never known anyone smelly that came from Canada. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
Apparently there was a yeah. So he makes sense. Does anyone else have some more questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got a cow on the farm that's getting old. What's the most humane way to put it down?
What's the main way to get rid of a cow?
Killing cows
is
the
best
way
to
in
a
cows
life.
when
You
need
to
kill
a
cow.
you
should
Always
go
with
a
chainsaw.
Most people don't realize that Texas Chainsaw Massacre was about a slaughter of cows. We have time for one last question. Does anyone have?
Yo,
Yep.
my black wife popped out a white baby. How do I take care of
Say that again.
this? My black wife popped out a white baby. How do I take care of this situation?
Okay. This gentleman. Shadows because they couldn't see him. Popped out a white baby. How can he deal with this?
Maury Povich.
You go to Maury Povich and you find out that that white baby was not yours. Please practice your dancing skills so we can all enjoy it. Let's put our hands together for Tom. Everyone but JD can head off. But I need Aaron to join us now. We're going, because we're at the Bardstown, we're going to perform a little Shakespeare for you. We're going to perform Cyrano. And for this, what we're going to have is we're going to have Aaron play our lovely Christian, or I guess in this case, Kristen. And JD will be our Roxanne. And you, as our audience, will be our big nose collective Cyrano. So, whenever they come to you, well, whenever Aaron comes to you and asks for Cyrano, give her the worst possible advice for a suggestion that you're going to get. So, she compliments Roxanne on her eyes. What is the worst possible thing you can give to compliment eyes?
Meatballs.
Meatballs, thank you. It works just like that. So to get us started, here's Cyrano.
Roxanne! Roxanne, my love, I traveled from far to find you, and I'm so happy that I'm here. Oh my God, you look beautiful today. I know. Roxanne, your hair's caught my eye. It's so lovely the way it flows. It flows like a Cyrano. Period. Toilet! A toilet! Your hair flows like a toilet. You see the way that it, when you flush it, it goes around and it mesmerizes me with its current. Mesmerizes me with its current. Okay. Okay. Something else. Okay. Your hands are so lovely the way they just sit there. Listen, your hands. They remind me of a Cyrano.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Yes. Mashed potatoes. Because once my grandmother made me these delicious mashed potatoes, and I took them and ate them and squished them all over my face. Because I love them. And if I was near your hands, I would take them and squish them all over my face. Okay. Mashed potatoes are a carb, and when I eat carbs, I get in a really good mood, feet in your tower, I can't see, but I can imagine that your toes are just so beautiful. They look like little Cyrano.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Not spaghetti. No.
Again, with the food I love.
No.
I love food. I really love you. But besides spaghetti is spaghetti. You know how it takes time. It takes time for spaghetti to cook. And girl, it takes time for you to work.
No. Spaghetti's over.
Okay.
Here comes something else.
Okay. All right. Well, your toes also remind me of a Cyrano.
Tacos.
Tacos. I'm really hungry. Tacos. Well, you see, the meat in tacos is browned with special aromatic spices, and it smells really good. And you always smell really good to me, Roxanne. Way up in your tower. Smell really good. Just run up in that tower. Oh, Christian!
You said sweet things.
Our next game is going to be for Tom and myself, and AJ is going to give you the rundown. So, as you come up here, I'll get your papers ready. We're going to play a little game called I Got Your Back. So, all right, put your hands together.
All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, you gonna learn today. They gonna learn. All right, what we need are suggestions. I need 2 words from you all. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put these words down. We'll put it on their back, and then they have to guess. They have to make the other person guess what the word is on their back. All right. So first, I need a word. Give me just any word at all.
Thyroid.
I heard pickles. Did I write? Did I hear pickles? Okay.
Sure you did.
I should have worked on the marker first. I really didn't expect this to be the struggle of the game. I thought it would be the guessing of the words. Pickles and click. Pickles and click. Pickles. All right. Second word.
Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe. All right. Sloppy Joe.
All right.
Huh? Is that good? Everyone? Okay. All right. So y'all can see that, right? At least you all can. Pickles and sloppy Joe. All right. Get that back. Let's get our guys in here. Ready. All right. Now, here's the deal. When they get close to the word, just like we were just doing, give them a little golf clap. But when they get it, give them real big applause. So let's get a real practice round real quick while I'm getting this typed up. So golf applause. Yes, sir. Go Tiger Woods. Okay. All right. Go Tiger Woods. And now give a big old clap like the church. Well, y'all don't know the church I go to. A little bigger than that. Bigger than that. All right. Next words. All right.
To get us started, can we have a suggestion of a place that might fit on the stage? Place?
Phone booth, porta potty.
I heard a phone booth first. What about that?
Come on. There's a guy holding on the cliff out here. I've got to get it and change.
I know, but I have to get my theme in my head.
But you,
Well, but-
wait,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
superhero too? And you really threw me there. That's pretty cool.
I know, it's
All right,
okay.
well, what's your name?
Superman. I can't tell you my real name, otherwise it would just ruin the whole point of a secret identity. I already took off the glasses. I wear glasses.
No, everybody knows who you are, though. Do you know more than being Shazam? Nobody knows who I am.
I want you to know, I know how much you are because you are the wizard that gave Billy Batson his powers.
It's true. I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to sour things up here, Andy, but you've got a little more fame than me.
Well, I'm sorry that I had to buy you out so anyone would know who you are.
Well, so you, okay. I guess that's how it's going to go then.
I'm sorry you had to take so long just to say your name. I had to undress in public. I could get arrested for doing what I do.
Well, no, not really, because, I mean, you're never really nude. It's not like you're exposing me. I mean, sure, it's a little tight, but...
You're lucky it's cold outside, otherwise I would be in trouble.
All right.
And I want you to know something. It is kind of a mess. It is a mess to be what I am. It is very messy doing what I do.
Well, that's very insightful.
I'm not like your average everyday guy. I'm not doing this six-pack, okay? I don't want to give this away, but since we're fellow superheroes, I work for a paper. A paper. Really? Yeah. That thing that's going under? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The newspapers, I remember those. Those were back from our glory days.
Yeah, and you know, when you pick one up, you get some ink on your hands. That is really messy. It could be, I don't know, another word to describe that.
Another word to describe messy.
That's right.
See. Does that have anything to do with when we were talking about buying me out earlier too, maybe?
Well, it depends on how the legal proceedings go, I guess.
That can get messy.
It can. Or it could become another word for me.
Well, first of all, let's go over here and save this kid. We'll do it together. We'll give you some good press.
Okay, I'm back.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't work out.
You don't have to.
Oh, look at me. I'm going to do a tongue twister so I can say Shazam.
Whatever.
You're
Look,
lucky, okay?
look. Let's just go, maybe, I don't know, go get a sandwich or something. Save all that.
No, I'm all for getting a sandwich. And just like your name, you could add some big red cheese to it.
Let's see. Well, look, maybe we can go get a burger. What do you like on your burgers?
I like beef, but I like it a certain way, with a lot of sauce. Yeah.
All right. Are there any other types of vegetables maybe that you like?
Nope, no vegetables. I like going into a high school cafeteria.
Cafeteria stuff just, that stuff never yeah.
It looks just as good on your plate as it does coming out. That's all I
It's not as good too.
That's right.
You know, I'd rather go to somewhere like, I don't know, Chick-fil-A or something like that.
All right. Well, I mean,
You know, although they were you've had your sandwiches, haven't you?
I hate pickles, but yes, I have.
Before, but it was creative. So
You think that's creative? Try putting whatever kind of meat you want, and then whatever kind of sauce and whatever kind of spices you want, and then just grind that sucker up and put it in between two buns. That's pretty creative.
hello? No? No, there's no Joe here. Was there anyone that made a burger and a sloppy Joe? Alright, so let's put your clothes back on. Oh, that's who I am.
So if you are hungry, I think they're still serving. You can get it. Next up, we need JD and Saria up here. And for this game, what we need is an epic type of subject that could be covered in a lecture so you wouldn't fall asleep. What is some epic? Harry Potter, okay. We are going to have special lecture about Harry Potter. Because most people think Harry Potter is English, but people don't know that really J.K. Rowling was from an island nation that only spoke gibberish. And then this interpreter translated it for the youth. So get ready for a foreign lecture about Harry Potter.
Welcome, friends, to the Coffee House readings. Today we have J.K. Rowling, but today she wants to be known as Jasmine Pearl. She will be reading from her newest collection.
Kisa! Kisko! Bukano! Tuska! Siko! Kuku! Shako! Kuta! Yeah.
My book. My book. That book. You know that book. It came to me. It came to me.
Siko Shana! Pasa! Kiko! Shiku! Kuma Asika! Shana! Kopa! Sika Tasha! Kopata! Kiko Maka! Kiko Baka!
I was riding on a mountain train with my baby. My baby was down on the floor. I was on my own in a sidecar, and I wrote my book. I wrote my book with a quill.
Sina Kushaka! Kiso Baka! Shino Baka! Chiku Baka! Kushunka! Mutaka! Chute! Sute!
I had a religious period of my life. And when I sat down that day, I had to block it out. I had to pretend I wasn't Jewish. Pretend. So hard.
Sana! Shukuta! Sasu! Nas! Kaka! Shangu! Papa! Stikana! Naba! Papu! Shakuta! Kusukasa! Kuskupas! Kutaka!
So I changed it up. No more. No more of that. No more. I decided to go with things people may not understand, so that if the Jewish stuff came out, they would know. It's all still in there. People don't realize. They think it's about other things.
Kono sana Baka Shutami! Kuskana! Siko! Shukataku Stas! Skish! Kukaska! Las Vegas! Postama! Kuskana! As! Baka! Sas! Pekas! I realized the only way I could be happy. It was the only way that I could keep my past, that past, that past.
Hey! hidden Jewish stuff in Harry Potter. We're running a little bit faster than normal, so we're going to add an extra game just for you, our special audience tonight. So, we require Tom and JD to come up. We're going to play a game called Ring My Bell. Oh, yes. So, so for this game, to give you the example that Second City always uses, if I get bored at any point, I can ring this bell. So I have a brother, I have a sister, I have a drinking problem. It works just like that. So can we get a situation that you might find two best friends in?
Hey, I'm fighting over a girl.
What was it? Oh, you're fighting over a girl. Thank you.
Do it again?
I told you she's mine.
It's a poster, man. Why you keep stealing my posters? Why you keep stealing my frames? Dude, why you take my frame off the wall again? You know I paid for that. Dude, you know Halle Berry signed that just for me.
It looks good in my cathedral.
Creepy, man.
You should try living there. They never clean it.
That's why I'm not going to your stinking cathedral. You keep stealing my stuff. I hate you.
Everybody hates me. Everybody says that about me. Nobody hates me. I'm pretty.
Listen, you can't always listen to your mama.
Don't talk about my mama.
Well, I can tell you some things about your mama. You take my poster, I'm gonna tell you about your mama. Because you take my poster, then I'm gonna show you some pictures of your mama. You take my poster, then I'm gonna show you some letters about your mama. You take my poster, I'm gonna show you some emails about your mama. You take my poster, I'm gonna show you some videos of your mama. You take my poster, I'm going to show you what I did to your mama on the poster.
That's what that sticky stuff was. That's why I couldn't get it off the wall. That's why it's so shiny.
Shit.
Well, I'm a special man.
That's what I've heard. You're popular with all the church women. You're popular with all the school girls. You're popular with all the brownies and little people. Do you like munchkins?
Hell no, I don't like no munchkins. Man, hell yeah, I like munchkins. Man, I love me some munchkins. Oh my God, I can't stand munchkins. They're all tiny and small, they hang right around your knees. They're all tiny and small and they hang around your ankles. They're all tiny and small, they fit in your pocket. They're all tiny and small and you lose them under the chair.
But after Halloween, you can go to the Halloween store on special and get wings and put on and they look like gargoyles. After Halloween, you can go and get wings and put them on and take them up and make them look like gargoyles and then push them off and listen to the screen and go. I like munchkins because they're pretty and they're short and I can just go up and hug them and just, oh, they're so cute.
You always did like going in my pockets.
I didn't steal your wallet, I told you!
Well, I guess this is what makes us best friends, man. You know, we can both share my disdain for munchkins and your hatred. It brings us together. My hatred and your love for munchkins, man, it really drives a wedge in our relationship. Man, let me tell you, when I hate munchkins and you love them, woo! That's something else right there, Jack.
Well, I don't think we should let that come in between us because we've been friends for a long time.
Well, yeah, your mom's been paying me to hang out with you.
Again?
Well, hey, man, listen, your mama's a very giving woman. Hey, man, your mama is a very loving woman. Hey, man, your mama is a freak.
I know! She had me! I know she's a freak. She doesn't have a lazy eye, it's asleep. I know she's a freak. Look at me. You think I turned out this good looking from her?
Well, that ain't exactly the freak I'm talking about. If that's what you want to believe about your mama, that's fine. I understand everybody has to, love their mama, or we all have to love your mama. man. Don't take it personal.
Really? You think that you're special because you screwed my mom? You haven't seen or heard what I did to yours. I gave her a little bit of the one-eyed freak, and I ain't talking about my face. I gave her a little bit of the you know in and out and ding dong. I like her, Mama. I took her up to the top and showed her all of the bells and chimes, and that's when we went up there and did it. Yeah. Now turnabout's not fair play. Why is he?
Man, that's not fair. I mean, everybody knows. I mean, like, everybody knows your mama was my mama.
Yeah.
She's the same.
That's because
My mama, she's so pure. My mother is so holy. But my mother is precious. My mother is my mother. You can't speak of her that way.
I can too. She is holy. I know she got 3 of them. I'm gonna go over here and ring my bell again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got one last game for you. This will require Aaron, Surya, JD, and Tom. Mr. Tom. Oh, Tom. Yeah. This game is called Pitch Concerto. So can we get a break? We're going to have 4 people complaining about random topics. So, can I get your least favorite thing to eat?
Oysters.
We're going to go with oysters. Yeah, oysters. What is a job that you've had that you wish you didn't?
Starbucks.
You are a barista at Starbucks. What is something, what is the type of animal that you just don't like?
Cats.
Cats. I heard a couple of cats. And finally, what is a toy that you had as a child that you absolutely love?
Stretch Armstrong.
Stretch Armstrong. So, let's review one last time.
Oysters. Starbucks.
A couple of cats.
Stretch Armstrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the Pitch Concerto.
You know, I thought I would like oysters because I love sushi. I mean, I really love sushi, but oysters are pretty fucking nasty, I'm gonna tell you why. My boyfriend took me out one day and took me to a really nice seafood restaurant. We went and I suddenly had these clamshell things and I'd pop them open and stick it in my mouth and it was nasty.
So I believe that people should be able to get whatever it is they want. But once you get into so many adjectives of what it is that you don't want, I'm going to need you to make up your mind go some goddamn where else. You don't want phone, you would like you one, you would lump that latte, blah, 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 blah. Fuck you.
They make me sick. Physically ill sick. All I want is something to pet. I can't even pet a cat. It kind of wraps its... Hey, cat!
So it's Christmas time and you're thinking, great, it's time to open my presents. You open them up and you're expecting Star Wars or G.I. Joe or He-Man or something. What do you get? No, Stretch Armstrong. What the hell's this? I don't even know. You pull it out, you're like, oh look, it's Stretch this way, Stretch that way, pull it in.
And then he suddenly tries to help me, so he hooks the fork and he pops it out, and then it pops out and gets all around your clothes. And I'm like, you would like it. You would like it, Jimmy. But you know what I like? You're tasting food, and all I got food all over my clothes. And it's a close.
You just went to Toys R Us and looked for what was on sale, didn't you? You didn't think about what I actually wanted or what was on my Christmas list or what I asked for last year or what I got for my birthday. No! Stretch Armstrong! What the hell?
Coffee is a delicacy. I really believe that it is, okay? But somehow people have turned it into this poorly executed excuse for a delicious drink that was drunk by kitties. And now we have to charge $5, $6 for whatever a pumpkin spice latte really is.
There was a time in my life that I tried to like cats. So I thought maybe I would. And buy about 25 cats, which I did. Around me, I thought maybe if I soaked off some of their essence, I would get kind of in sync with the cats, and then they'd like me, and then.
And I'm saying that my outfit costs more than a whole oyster dinner did, okay? You my birthday. I don't want to make out later. That's really gross, Mama. Do you want to make out someone who's been eating oysters? Oh,
Hey,
that's
what
what
is it? I mean, really, no. And that's why I hate Starbucks.
And that's why I never want to see another cat in my life.
Really, Stretch Armstrong? I hate this.
We will be back next Saturday at the same time for our show, Butter Bond on a Budget. And if you like us and you like seeing us here, please make sure you support the Bardstown. They always take great care of us, and they will always take great care of you. Facebook at Improv Anonymous, or you can go to Damn Good Nation, our sister, our parent company, David Goods, and you can find us on their page as well. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.